All right, good Monday morning, everybody. I'm Jared Klein coming to you live from the NBC29 Digital Desk with a look at today's morning rush. Let's get things started with our local headlines this morning. We start off with the COVID booster shot. That is now on the market, and people are showing up to appointments only to have them canceled. That's because of the unexpected cost or insurance issues. Some companies don't yet cover the shot. The Virginia Department of Health tells NBC29 the best thing to do is to contact your provider with any questions before stepping foot in your appointment, so you're not in for any surprises there. Well, a Virginia-based company is working to add a layer of protection at your child's school. OmniAlert is developing technology to automatically detect a threat using AI. You can see it here by constantly monitoring surveillance footage. It can set off pre-planned responses like locking doors or calling the police in seconds. The company hopes the technology will help to move the response timeline forward. An organization in Charlottesville hosted a pop-up play event at the Virginia Discovery Museum for children with developmental differences. Dot to Dot is a private practice dedicated to ensuring a whole child approach to speech-language therapy services. And yesterday it invited children and families to the Discovery Museum to play and explore social interactions and develop communication skills. They had the entire place to themselves, and it gave parents an opportunity to connect with each other as well. And finally this morning, while the rain canceled Loop-de-Ville on Saturday, organizers got together and the festival returned yesterday with a new schedule and location. Loop-de-Ville is dedicated to helping people learn more about the Rivanna trail systems. The updated schedule made room for some of the events that were canceled on Saturday. During the festival, the Rivanna Trails Foundation recognized its Volunteer of the Year. So I'm glad they got to have that even with the rainy weekend we saw.
They were able to salvage
what they could,
yeah, right. All right, so big news as far as football is concerned. Super Bowl halftime show is going to be headlined by Usher. That was just announced. And that, of course, takes place in February in Las Vegas this year. But I think this is going to be, I think this is a great pick.
I'm excited. So I came prepared for this story. I was looking on my Apple Music at Usher's Essentials. All right, so we've got OMG, if you remember that. You Make Me Wanna, You Remind Me, Climax, DJ Got Us Fall in Love Again, if you remember that one. And, you know, I had forgotten almost all these songs. I mean, not forgotten them altogether, but I mean, we haven't heard from Usher in such a long time.
I know.
So it'll be great to hear him perform again.
I think it's going to be an awesome show. Yeah. So a lot of people looking forward to that for sure. And yeah, you're right. Great songs.
Oh, yeah.
I've kind of forgotten about. Okay, so this I think is so cool. So NASA, after a 4 billion mile journey, NASA spacecraft returns to Earth carrying this asteroid samples. So the capsule, which is it's there. The asteroid is estimated to have been formed in the first 10 million years of the solar system's existence. So more than 4.5 billion years ago.
Wow.
That's how old these samples are. So experts have said that the samples could help scientists unlock secrets about the solar system and how it can be, including how life emerged on this planet.
Wow.
Right?
You know,
pretty cool.
It kind of looks like an alien spaceship there. I love the way they figured out how to transport it back here. I guess it landed in the ocean and then they collected it and transported it.
I don't understand why she's wearing a mask though. Is there something dangerous about
I don't know, maybe.
Substances? Is this I mean, you know, like
it was out in space, so I don't know if.
Yeah, you kind of wonder, and it's like in this sealed container there, but just really interesting. I mean, it's going to be interesting to see what they find out about this.
Yeah, so cool.
So anyway, all right, and then this is kind of, all right, so hundreds of minks got on the loose in this town in Pennsylvania. Hundreds of them. Evidently, someone put holes in the fence of this mink farm, and they escaped. And so they're all over this, flooded this town. So a lot of people are trying to collect them and get them to safety. But can you imagine just seeing minks literally
All around.
All
I can just
around.
imagine them escaping just like hundreds of minks
Yeah,
running away.
everywhere.
Yeah.
I mean, they kind of look like ferrets, don't
They do look like ferrets,
Yeah.
yeah.
But
But
I can't imagine having to try to round up.
round them up, I
Hundreds
feel
of
like it would
them.
be impossible
I know.
to a certain extent. You'd
I-
find some of them, but
Yeah.
I don't know how far they'd get.
Yeah.
I don't know if they'd come back and
I
say,
wonder
I'm
if
hungry.
they make pets, like good pets. I don't know.
I don't
think
know.
about them.
I don't know if they're domesticated or not.
Yeah.
But
So anyway, that happened in this poor town in Pennsylvania,
Yeah.
Rockefeller Township. So they're trying to round up all the minks that are on the loose.
Yeah.
on the loose.
All right. Well, thank you, Jennifer. Let's take a look at that 7-day forecast. We got a high of 72 today with mostly cloudy skies. Tomorrow, a few showers. As you can notice here, it's going to be a lot cooler this week compared to last week, with highs only reaching the upper 60s. But it's already looking like a nice weekend ahead with highs in the lower 70s if you're planning any outdoor activities. A complete opposite of what we saw this past weekend. So go ahead and make those plans now. What you missed this past weekend, you can do this Saturday and Sunday, something to look forward to this week. All right, I hope you guys have a great Monday out there. We'll see you again on NBC 29 News at noon.